Peace, 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 peace. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I am New Diamond. And yes, are y'all feeling this energy? It's feeling like spring has sprung a little early. All right, the gateway is open. So yes, I'm waiting for Soul Tribe to come on up in here. And yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a deep dive today on this beautiful Friday the 13th. Everybody's all ooh, ooh. But if you know, you know. If you in tune, you know that this is a beautiful portal of manifestation to tap in with your divine essence. Okay, so shout out to the Soul Tribe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification so you know when I go live. And yes, we are live. You know, Friday is live day, so we're gonna tap on in. Peace, y'all. Peace. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, we're gonna tap in. It's a few things we gotta discuss. We gotta talk about this energy. Because this energy is I know y'all feeling it. There's been some things popping off all week. And I'm excited to talk about it. But for now, like I said, we're gonna let Soul Tribe come on in. And while Soul Tribe come on in, I'm gonna play some music. And yeah, we're gonna get it started like how we always do. Okay, ain't nothing changed but the weather. So yeah, let me start it off by playing some music. Okay. All right. So, shout out to the Soul Tribe. Again, thank y'all so much for joining me live. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, what a time to be alive, y'all. How are y'all feeling today? How is everyone feeling? Talk to me, tribe. It's a few things going on. I know, baby. It's a lot of blissful energy that's percolating in the ethers today. It's been very hard for me to stay grounded in this physical realm, baby. But we here, okay? We here. How's everybody feeling? Star Wars said, namaste, namaste, namaste. Okay, I can't close my hand. The elders said you ain't supposed to close off your blessings. You're supposed to open up to your blessings. Okay, open up to your blessings because these words is spells. So we gotta change the way we think, change the way we do everything, like Tupac said. Go about changing everything to bring in everything abundant. Okay, Bernice Stark said, woke up feeling great today, grounded in my knowing. Yes, 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 Bree. Shout out to you. Happy that you feeling good. It's like, ooh, I just got chills up and down my spine, baby. This energy is so vibrant. It feels so good. Okay. Star Wars said changes. Yes. Change is here. Change is near. The change starts now. Okay. It starts within you. Hopefully, you've been making the right changes to change your destiny to align with the right pathway that's for you. Okay. The gateway is open. You see the title. Okay, the gateway is open. It's open now for you. Okay. You said also the power work kept going out like 9 times. Ooh, what did I say about them power outages? What did I say about them power outages? Okay. It's because the energy is so charged up etherically, right? We we are electric conduits of this energy. Like when I say this is the most powerful time to be alive, right? Even in the midst of all of this war, even in the midst of all the distractions, even in the midst of everything that they are proclaiming, right, and showing, right? And we show compassion, yes, but in the bubble that we live in, baby, we are more energetically charged than ever. We're receiving more abundance than ever. All of our powers are being activated. Our DNA is being restored right now. I mean, I can't get out the car without electrocuting myself. Okay. We are high conduits of etheric electricity. There's so much energy that is pouring into the planet, pouring into the galaxy, pouring into our atmosphere, pouring into us, pouring into our crowns, pouring into our bodies right now. That's why I named this the gateway is open, because it is open. And when a gateway is open, that means there's a floodgates that's open. That means that there are things pouring in, and it is divine communication. It is divine currency. It is divine intervention. It is so much that's pouring into the ethers, and that has been pouring into the ethers, especially after that lunar eclipse. It's been a powerful shift that has been had, that only the ones who've been doing the work can feel. Only the ones who've been tapping into this etheric energy can see. And you're watching as everything around you change, everything around you shift. Nothing will be the same. Okay, we're about to go into this Aries energy, and we're about to watch everything change. In Aries season, everything changes. We're getting hit with some planetary alignments that we haven't never seen before. So that means we're going to see some things that we haven't seen before. We're going to feel some things that we never felt before. And that looks like our power is being activated, meaning spiritually, meaning that physically the power goes out, meaning that there will be blackouts, there will be chaos, there will be destruction, for order, for reorder, for reconstruction at this time. That's why things that have been broken are being upgraded. Things that have been broken are being fixed by us. There's been a lot of things percolating in the ethers, in the ancestral realm, in the generations within ourselves, for us to reprogram, for us to tap into, for us to reactivate at this time. And it's happening right now. Okay. Shout out to Praise 7. Much blessings, New Diamond Tribe and all. Shout out to you. Star Wars said, I just went out to ground, and not one star after 3 minutes of stillness. I look up and every star was shining so bright. Okay. Yeah, because we master magicians out here. We real alchemists out here. We really doing the work to receive the rewards. This ain't no facade. This ain't for fake, right? So we are tapping into something that is greater than us, and it is us, source itself. And the more we get back in tune and we remember that, the more we activate that at this time. Okay. The song I've been hearing this song on and off for a couple of months. But for the past 3 days, this song has been playing over and over in my head. And it's here comes the pretty black galaxy defend us. Here comes the pretty black galaxy. Y'all know I can't sing, but I still do it anyway. That song has been playing in my head. Here come the men in black, the galaxy defenders, right? And this goes so deep because this is like I said, this is the ancestral remembrance. I hope y'all ready because we're about to go somewhere. Baby girl's getting ready to take off. So I hope you got your snacks, your water, your notes. But there is an ancient remembrance that is being restored, right? And it's happening galactically as well as interdimensionally, right? They can't control what is happening to the atmosphere. That's why they try to control the weather, right? They can control the entities, they can control the reactivations that are happening within you. They can control the sun. They can control the neutrinos. They can control the gamma ray frequencies that are coming in. So they instill old sense of programming, old sense of fear to make it seem like they're in control. But baby, when you tap in, when you go into that deep meditation, when you get in tune with your spirit, you realize that there is more abundance that is waiting for you. You have more access to whatever it is that you want right now if you just tap in, if you just go within, right? If you deep dive within your own waters in this last week of winter, in this last winter solstice portal, you will be bombarded with information. You'll be bombarded with memories, bombarded with dreams. How have y'all dreams been? Hello? Yeah, dream talk today. How have them dreams been? Because, baby, I've been having the most vivid dreams ever. And I would like to give myself a shout out to creating that beautiful tea blend, that beautiful herbal blend for relaxing. Because when I say, if you want a lucid dream, if you want to have a dream recall, you might want to get some of that tea that I concocted. Because, baby, it will relax you and it will tap you straight into the ethers. I mean, I've been remembering every dream since I've been drinking that tea. And it's like a movie. It's like a movie. The dreams have been like a movie and you are the director. Your dreams are for you to direct right now. And how are you directing your dreams at this point in time in your life? How are you governing yourself at this point in time of your life? Are you making those dreams a reality? Because everything that is here for you is here for you. Everything that is here for you is here for you. If you're able to grasp this energy, if you're able to get in tune with those ideas, with the intent, with the heart, with the energy, with the frequency, you're able to manifest whatever it is that you want. That is law. That is law. If you have any doubts, if you have any fears, that's what you're going to be attracting into that dream, into that realm of your reality, into that realm of existence. So this is where you really get in tune with your power. This is where you really get in tune with your magic and you become the alchemist. You become the magician. And you know that it's really nothing that can hold you back unless you allow it. Okay? Yes. Star Wars said the ancient ones return, shiny, the shiny ones. Yes. The most high sunset, the gateway to you. Hey, new and the crew. Hey, what is it, baby boo? Okay, the amazing new woman. Peace. Shout out to Praise 7 for the super chat, sending you that love and light right back. Tenfold. Gratitude. I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for sharing that. And there is so much that is happening right now, y'all. I like to say with the cosmic war, there is a spiritual peace, right? If you're really in tune with this energy and with this frequency, you're able to tap into bliss eternally, internally. There is a internal bliss that is being bestowed upon the chosen ones, that is being bestowed upon the light workers, that are being bestowed upon the shamans, right? The high priest, the high priestesses, the oracles, the prophets, the kings, the queens, right? The Nibiruans, the Anunnakis, the Syrians, right? Whatever you resonate with, you're able to tap into this bliss by the way of your imagination, by the way of your mind, right? As they continue to try to access certain gateways and portals with their physical bombs, their access is denied. They have no spiritual authority, they have no spiritual rank. It is not within their blood lineage or bloodline to access these codes, these gates that they're trying to access. That's why they will continue to instill fear and enrage war on this planet, because they want to take as many souls down as they can, because they can't come along with us for the ride. See, we're going somewhere that they can't go. We're doing things that they can't do. And they have been studying these things for eons, for centuries, and they never win. Right? This is essentially, yeah, the real Star Wars, right? They can't access certain things without our permission, without certain keys, without certain ley lines, without certain they don't have jurisdiction over these guardian gateways, these galactic gateways that they're trying to access. And they have hijacked this planet for far too long. And now they have to turn in their key. It's the end of this day, right? The time is up. They got to turn in their key. Okay. And it's a huge spiritual gateway, a physical gateway that is open. Now, this gateway is connected to all of us through way of our hearts, by the way of our minds, and it is connected through the sun, and it is connected through the moon. Okay. Whether it be your beliefs that it is artificial, it is a hologram, it is a projection, it is a simulation, these energies hold currency, and whatever you're able to tap into is what you believe. Now, if you believe that the sun has power, then you'll be receiving power from the sun, because the sun does power everything on this atmosphere, whether it's a projection, whether it's a hologram, right? This is a damn good simulation we in. This is a damn good video game we in. Because if you stand out in that sun too long, your ass will get burned. Okay. So there is energies that are permeating off of the sun right now like never before. This is why they are trying to use the chemical warfare, trying to use their technology to block out the radiation waves that are coming off of the sun, because these are reactivations to the remembrance of your DNA codes. Some of you have access to the Akasha right now due to the access codes, the access keys, the source codes, the light codes that are being presented off of the sun at this exact moment. So the more you get out in nature, the more you feel this energetic charge, the more you feel this energetic shift, the more you feel this electricity that powers up the plants, that solar power, right? You guys are solar panels. We absorb the light. The more melanin you have, the more power you can absorb, right? That's why the solar panels are black. They didn't make the solar panels white, right? This is why black absorb the light more. There is a energetic transference that is happening within us, within the cosmos, within the galaxy, that they're trying to stop, that they cannot stop. Okay. Also, with them raising up the gas prices, bombing certain areas that have oils, these minerals are rich here for this land and this physical earth dimension. When these gas prices go up in the physical, that means that there is a spiritual ether, a spiritual gas that is highly potent at this time. meaning that the etheric energy, the spiritual energy, the spiritual currency will be more activating than ever. So if you've been feeling ascension symptoms, which a lot of you have, these ascension symptoms, these gamma rays, these neutrinos, these cosmic rays have been penetrating not only your skin, not only the surface of the earth, but they go deep within the cellular structure. How many people's bones have been hurting? How many people joints have been hurting? How many people's muscles have been hurting? And you have not changed or done anything different. I would love to take a poll. Because right now, my elbow, it felt like I didn't hit it on 1,000 beams, 1,000 poles, or my knees, right? And it ain't even cold. Okay, hold on, spirit. Hold on, spirit. Let's slow down the messages because the messages are pouring in. Look, I gotta stop it right there. Look, I got cut off the channel. Cut the channel off. It's a whole vortex open on my head. Yeah, we tapped in today. I didn't drink some of that special tea. I didn't drink some of the tea I ain't dropped yet. Is this a tap in tea? Okay, you look at it. It's lit. How many people have been feeling the ascension symptoms? How many people dreams been off the Richter scale? How many people dreams have been vivid? How many people been having outer body experiences? How many people have just gotten over being sick? How many people's sinuses have been draining? How many people been having their eyes, stuff with their eyes, under their eyes? How many people eyes been twitching, lips been twitching, right? Having twitches in the body, your nervous system is recalibrating. Right? There's certain things everybody said yes, 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 right? It you said you know your shit. Thank you. Thank you. It is a huge cellular recalibration that is happening right now, and it has to happen right now because we're at the end of winter. So we have been deep diving within the depths of ourselves and within the depths of our subconscious mind to reprogram it. Now, if you've been doing the work, you are receiving the upgrades, you're receiving the information, you're receiving the confirmation, you get in confirmation in your dreams, you're having vivid dreams, right? You seeing, like I said, the bugs, the bee. I hope y'all been watching my videos because I give y'all a couple of days to prepare for the energy before it come in, and then the energy hit, and then everybody like, what WTF? Right? This is gonna be another one of them videos because right now the sun is emitting high level radiation, gamma radiation. Okay, negatively charged ions, positively charged ions that affect our cellular structure, that affect our nervous system in ways that haven't been seen in over 300 years. Okay, and is due to an alignment. Wow, I'm seeing an ancient, oh my goodness, I'm seeing an ancient Egyptian face right now. Yeah, some of us is getting like ancient Egyptian light code restoration, um DNA activation right now. So this goes back to like past life memories, past life remembrance. A lot of us are high ranked royal descendants, and we are remembering our power. We are tapping back into our power because we couldn't be knighted royalty without knowing who we are. That way we wouldn't know how to conduct ourselves in these times. See, now that we've done the work, we know who we are. We can tap into our power fully without abusing it. There is an ancient memory, an ancient programming that is being reprogrammed. Those dormant DNA cells are being activated. A lot of you can feel it. Those are the joint pains, those are the bone cracks, those are the muscle aches. It is penetrating deep. It is reactivating that mitochondria and opening up your double helix DNA strand to be upgraded. I'm hearing 12, 24, 36, 48. Right? So depending on where you are in your light body activation, there's going to be even more upgrades. Okay. So some of us, we're being sealed, right? That's the people who feel sick, people who drain the lymphatic system right now. Y'all pushing out all of that old programming to be sealed with new programming. Okay. Divinely protected, divinely guided energy. Okay. Those are the white seals, right? Then it's another layer, right? The 24, the 24 strands. Those are the people who get the gold layer, the golden auras, the golden children, the golden child, the golden, the chosen ones. Yeah, those ones. That's when you activate your higher heart, right? Higher heart activations look like you know your power, you tapped into your power, you're able to manifest easily without a problem, right? You don't send for people who come for you, right? You aren't really manipulative like that. The only thing you manipulating is negative energy into positive energy because you tapped into your heart chakra, and your heart chakra is expanding into a higher chakra activations, what looks like um being more empathic, being more in tune, feeling more different frequencies, calling in different beings and spirits just by the way of your heart. Be very mindful of what you're thinking, speaking at this time, because those things will manifest instantly for those who are on that golden timeline, 24 strand double DNA helix energy. Okay, y'all gotta excuse me because the messages is coming in and I can't stop them. Okay. Then it's like this third wave, right? I'm getting like green and light blue, right? Green and light blue aura. These are people who doing the work, you tapped in, you have no problem channeling in spirit, right? You on your spiritual mission, you on a spiritual mission, right? You are feeling the deep cellular penetration, right? So this looks like you're itching, right? Your skin is itchy. It feel like stuff is crawling on you, ain't nothing there, right? You getting a lot of chills. You might even be breaking out in hives, right? Your body breaking out in hives because it's reacting to that releasing of this old DNA that is being programmed with new information at this time. Okay, that looks like the bones, right? And the bones and the muscles and the joints only ache if you've been doing ancestral work. If you've been doing deep ancestral healing, deep ancestral veneration, deep, and there go the crow for my confirmation. If you've been doing deep get into the bones, get into the root, right? Root work, right? I'm getting I'm seeing bones flipping. I don't even know what the hell that's called, but it's given some like Louisiana, it's given Baron Samedi, is given Izuli Dantor, is given, yeah, you've been tapped in with the ancestors, like you venerate the ancestors, right? And they're upgrading your cellular structure, upgrading your bone marrow, right? So you can be stronger because you strengthen the lineage of the legacy, you strengthen the lineage of the generation by the work. And it's not just physical work, it's not just shadow work, it's not just inner child healing. This is going into your cells and reconstructing them. I'm talking about the people who's detoxing. I'm talking about the people who have changed their diet, right? I'm talking about the people who use alchemy, who use herbs, right? This is for the herbalists. This is for people who been healing the sickness in a family, right? This is the physical sicknesses, the mental sicknesses, right? Y'all have been feeling a whole nother level of pain within the joints within the body because there's an upgrade that's happening. It's like going out in the gym and working out, and you know how your muscles get sore because they upgrading. Yeah, That's it. That's what's happening. Okay. So there is another whoo, goodness gracious, I shouldn't have took all that acacia. What's wrong with me? Why did I drink all that tea? Okay. Um so yeah, it's that level of ancestral remembrance, right? Because we are the new spirit guides. Okay. Then that, because that's like the diamond, thank you spirit, that's like the diamond body DNA, right? Because it's levels to the aura, it's levels to the light prism, it's levels to the upgrade. And there is a, because you got white light, you got gold light, you got the diamond light, and then you got the double diamond. This is what everybody is feeling. It's like this double diamond light body rainbow activation that is happening. Okay. And this one meets you where you're at. It just penetrates. It don't care about nothing. It don't care about what you're doing. It don't care about where you work. It don't care about nothing. It just penetrates and it eliminates. Okay. So it's pulling up old memories from your childhood that you haven't addressed. It's pulling up old things in your teenage years that you haven't addressed. It's pulling up old things that you haven't addressed, period, for you to take accountability for you to alchemize, for you to reflect on, for you to pay attention to, for you to stop suppressing, because all of these things need to be released before we get into this real astrological new year. Okay, drop some gems on me one time, because your girl's on one. Your girl's been pulled into the portal in the whole channel. Okay, get them likes up too. This is for you. This is for the ones who chose themselves. This is for the ones who've been healing themselves. This is for the ones who've been doing the ancestral work, the generational work. And it has not been easy. No part of this journey, no part of this work has been easy. It's been nights where you cried, where you like, how the hell did I get here? How the hell am I going to get through? And gave it some time. You can look back and say, damn, I made it through. This is for you. We're being upgraded right now because there is most definitely a spiritual war, a spiritual battle that is going on, and we need to be spiritually prepared. That's why we've been in spiritual training for spiritual war, because a lot of us are high ranked spiritual warriors, high ranked spiritual soldiers. A lot of us have armies with us, right? For every one of us, there's 1,000 of us, right? We not only stand for the ancestors, we stand for ourselves. We stand for the ancestors before us, the ancestors that's going to come after us. And this is a galactic thing. It's not just Earth. This war goes beyond Earth. Earth is just the tip of the pinky nail of the cosmos. So this has been something that's been going on for eons, but this stops now. That's why I heard the Men in Black song, the Galaxy Defenders. Yeah, we defend the galaxy. As star seeds, we come here to remember, to remind ourselves, to tap back into our power, to link up with like minds, to restore the values in the family lineage, to restore the values in the communities, to reactivate grids with our power. We are electrical currents. I'm seeing us with like electricity coming out of us. We are the generators for the generation. Who? We are projectors. We are everything that we think we are, that we know we are. We are remembering, so that way these powers that be, the government, whoever you want to call it, right? The archons, the Nephilims, the negative entities, the evil spirits, whatever. So they cannot harvest our energy. Our energy is for us to harvest and for us to harness at this time. No more, no longer. We know who we are. We know better. We do better. It's no more excuses. We do execution versus excuses over here. We've been putting in the work, right? And because now I'm hearing the Men in Black song, but it's going back to the original version of that song. Thank you so much, Corey, for the donation, for the Cash App donation. Okay. Back in the channel I go. This goes back into the Men in Black song because the Men in Black song really comes from a sample song that how does it go? Damn, hold on, because I was just singing it. Forgive me not, right? Forgive me not, right? Forget me not, right? To help you to remember. I'm sending you forgive me nots to help you to remember. Baby, please forgive me not. Forget me not. Forget me not, right? Don't forget who you are. You're remembering to help you to remember. I'm sending you these flowers. I'm sending you these signs. See, this is your spirit talking to you. Your spirit is sending you all this confirmation, all of these people, all of these soul tribe, all of these memories, all of these dreams to help your ass remember who you are. Don't forget who you are, right? You're a star seed, right? You're a shaman. You're a root worker, you're a holistic healer, whatever you are, remember who you are. Take your power back. We're remembering our power. And we're getting reactivated because we learned the discipline that it takes to operate in these realms. See, we couldn't have certain powers at certain times because we would have blew up the whole timeline. It's like people with road rage. We can't give you your powers and you still don't know how to have emotional intelligence because you will blow up the whole damn bridge, and that's not cool, Diamond. You can't be wanting to flip over people's cars with telekinesis just because they cut you off. No, no, no. You have to work on your discipline to get in tune. Okay. And now that you have spiritual discipline, emotional discipline, and you know how to operate from a higher manner, from a higher authority, you're able to receive more spiritual sovereignty. You're able to be more spiritually free, soul tribe. That's why we've been going through all of this spiritual training. Now, it's been a lot of talk about ET, IT, it, and et, right? Wherever it is, whether it is under the water. Thank you so much, Jane, for the Cash App donation. I appreciate you so much. Sending you that love and light right back. I value you. I see you. Thank you. Okay. But this goes back into we are the extraterrestrial. We are the inner terrestrial, right? We are the beings that they fear. They fear us coming online because they are the foreign aliens. They are the illegal immigrants here trying to take over this planet, and it is not theirs. So we have to reverse the indoctrination, reverse the psychology, reverse the programming, reverse the diseases, reverse everything that is not of nature. That's why we came here. We were sent here on a mission to do this. And a lot of us we completed a big ass chunk of our mission. That's why we get more activations, more confirmation, more gifts, more abundance, more love. We're expanding into uncharted territory because we're doing things that hasn't been done before. So this is going to hit different for a lot of you, especially going into Aries season. There's going to be a grand activation for most of you, many of you in Aries season. This is where you are knighted royalty. This is where you are ignited as royalty during this time. That's why a lot of you can feel it. That's why the sun is heating up. Spring has already sprung. It's already sprung from within you, from within the deep depths of the darkness. Things are being restored. Your cup is being filled. You're being replenished with divine information, with divine love, with divine restoration, by way of the ancestors guiding you, by the way of your star family guiding you, by the way of your spirit guides, by the way of yourself, because you had to do the work here in the physical realm. Your spirit guides and ancestors and angels of light only could bring in halfway. You got to carry the baton the rest of the way. Oh my God, I keep fucking seeing this ancient Egyptian face. Who face is that? I'm gonna have to come back to that message in a second because there's hella shit going on up in here right now. But there is a portal, back to this portal, right? Because there was a completion of a lot of karmic contracts that was done in winter. That's why the pressure was put on a lot of us. That's why there was a lot of storms, a lot of snow. That was that water pouring down in from the heavens, if you will. The information, the gamma ray, the waters above pouring in to nourish the soil, nourish the seeds. Whoo, about to start. I'm trying to keep it here on this plane, this dimension. Spirit, please let me channel some light language in a little bit. Let me get the message clear. That's why it was a lot of information, a lot of water pouring in this winter to nourish the ground, to nourish the seeds, to nourish us. Why you think we're remembering so much right now? Because that ice has now melted from the fire, from the heat, from the sun. And we are remembering that water is nourishing us. That water is nourishing the seeds, nourishing our minds, nourishing our bodies. It is also cleansing a lot of us as well. Okay, now, come on now. Doors is closing. Ain't nobody down here. So somebody was just getting cleansed. Some of y'all been detoxing, purging, crying, releasing. Some of y'all been holding on and scared to cry and scared to release. Stop suppressing emotions before those emotions come out in violent ways, before those emotions come out in addictions in different ways, before they come out in unique ways. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable with yourself. Who else can you be vulnerable with? If you can't be vulnerable and real with yourself, message. You cannot be afraid to be who you are. In this Aquarian age, authenticity is the key. Authenticity will continue to guide you to the exact time, place, space, timeline, realm, dimension that you're trying to go to. But you have to be authentic in your vibration. You have to be resonating with your own heart. Who are you trying to impress? Who are you hiding from? Who are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Get in tune with being your true authentic self and letting those emotions run through you like water, letting that energy flow through you like water, because it too shall pass. Stop holding on to things that you have no control over. Long as you aren't raging out, acting crazy, harming anyone else, it's okay to let those emotions run free. Get that shit out. Get that old shit out. That's why it keeps coming up like vomit. You've been suppressing it too long, sis. You've been suppressing it for too long, bro. It needs to be addressed. Okay? There's also, on the flip side, a lot of you are going to be feeling more emotionally sensitive, right? Because this isn't always about the lower, sadder, negative vibration. This is also tears of joy. This is also tears of happiness. This is also bliss as we get into that double diamond last tier of the 4 tiers that we're breaking down when it comes to this upgrade, right? There's a wave of people that just feel bliss, that just feel love. And if you in this frequency, you will feel sporadic just bursts of bliss and love and happiness and joy for no apparent reason, because that is the true frequency of earth. That is the true frequency of you, of these vessels, of these spirits of your heart. When you were born, you didn't operate from hate and fear. You were a curious child operating out of love and bliss, joy and happiness. You didn't know how to communicate. So, yes, you cried. But once you got in tune with your vocal cords and had enough intelligence to speak, your curiosity was of a free nature. It was not of restriction. That's what we're going back into. Thank you so much, Dom Mathis, for the super chat. Sending you that love and light right back to you. Okay. Gratitude. But this is about getting in tune with that love frequency. I don't know if y'all could hear that. Somebody playing old school music. Yeah, because that's the old frequency. I don't know if y'all seen that video. I was talking about the old earth is a new earth. Because they love to do the flip, bait and switch and trick people. Right? We're going to new earth. We're going to new earth. We're going to new earth. But see, now I got to break it down. Here we go. Nibiru, right? So-called new earth, which is really old earth, right? The bait and switch is of the true love frequency, right? It's good and bad in everything. I'm going to make a point. So I hope y'all ready to go down this little rabbit hole of a ride that I'm about to take y'all on with this. Okay. But when we talk about this angelic being, when we talk about these angels, when we talk about these higher frequencies, right? It's levels to those as well. This new earth energy is really old earth, because the old earth before infiltration was peace and love and bliss. You could frolic within the fields, be free, not worry about if it's a bear trap from a man-made thing, right? Humans, certain humans infiltrating fear, infiltrating hate, destroying the planet. No, we're going way, 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 way back, where we were free, where we were nude. Before, yeah, the colonizers came. They said, yeah, the ancestors said, before the colonizers came. And fucked everything up, including the ecosystem, including our minds. But let me take it back. We're talking about new earth, this old earth, this old sense of love. See, that's why we can't get the same loving vibrations through the music, because everything is new, everything is changed, everything is on a new frequency. They're speeding things up, they're tuning things out. all of this new technology. We need to get back into the ancient technology, which is ourselves, which is nature. Nature is the best teacher. And before things were infiltrated, it was peace and bliss here. Now, I'm bringing this up because this energy is very prominent in the ethers. That Nibiru energy is very prominent in the ethers. The Anunnaki energy is very prominent in the ethers. The Syrian energy, right? And all the other high level entities out there in space or in the water or inner earth or in yourself, however view you want to see it from, whatever perception you want to see it from. These things are being reactivated within all of us because there is, I don't know if y'all ready for this, but there are cloaked ships within the skies that are not visible to the naked eye that have been watching. These are the watchers. They're up there, down there, in you, right? Because we are the observers. There's something observing something at all times. Source, God's eye view, bird's eye view, right? Now, not only is it that, it is these layers of portals that are behind the sun, aka that Nibiru energy, right? Planet X, Marduk, and all the other names y'all got for this energy, which is really your old Earth before people polluted it and destroyed it and it had to leave up out of here because it's always chaos, right? The destroyer, right? What is it, spirit? Blue star, red star, Kachina, right? All of these different names that we have, but it's the same energy, right? That is lurking behind the sun. It's there. It's been there. It's been watching. It's been sending us messages, sending us cold, and it sends codes and frequencies through the sun, and the sun, or objects through the sun, and then the sun sends out light codes, radio waves, radiation for us to pick up on. This is why some of you can't sleep in the night, right? Because a lot of these energies are permeating and they hit the atmosphere and they really enhance at nighttime because there's also things on the dark side of the earth that shoot off extra cosmic galactic radio waves to help us remember, because at night it's less interference with technology, with the 5G, with the towers, with the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10G, right? With the interference with the phones, with the radiation, with the negative radiation. So much negative radiation that is in the atmosphere in the daytime that these um, gamma ray and ultraviolet light rays can only penetrate at night when the channel is clear. So that's why a lot of you get woke up at 2, 3 a.m., can't go to sleep. We don't care what type of herbs you taking. We don't care what you did without that. We don't care how tired you is. You're going to get this work. You're going to get this spiritual info, because that's the only time we have with you where you are not disturbed, where the messages can come in clear. Okay. Those are things within your atmosphere that you're feeling. Now, like I said, the gateway is open, right? So we're coming out of this south gate energy. South gate meaning that the way how the earth axis is tilted from our perspective, the sun looks like it's dipping into the south, right? From our perspective here on earth. But truly, in a galactic point of view, the South Gate is where Sagittarius is, that Ophiuchus energy, that scorpionic nature. This is right before you go into winter. That is the South Gate of the galaxy. Okay. So when we go into winter, this gateway opens up to us because we're no longer receiving so much light from the sun. Okay. So there's more information that's able to pour in from the galactic center, from Sagittarius A and Sagittarius B, where these jet streams of information, cosmic rays, old telecommunication, a lot of telepathy is able to be communicated at this time due to the um reciprocated and receiving of these messages in the ethers. Woo. Okay. AKA why Three-Eye Atlas entered in our atmosphere during Scorpio season. Message. Okay. It entered in our atmosphere, the closest to our atmosphere. It got within Mars's energy around Scorpio season. Okay. That's not no coincidence. That's to let you know where it's coming from and where it's headed. And the mission that it's on is here to ignite the power of the chosen ones, the hidden power of the chosen ones within the deep depths of your subconscious mind. That's the only thing they really can't get to unless you allow them to. That's something you have to do consciously, which is why a lot of you have been doing a lot of reprogramming at this time. Goodness gracious. Okay. So that is the South Gate. The South Gate is towards Sagittarius and it's direct alignment with the North Gate, which is Cancer, Gemini, because that is the beginning of summer for us, which is the galactic new year. That's a whole nother transmission. I'm gonna have to do that later. But Spirit is trying to make a point that we are in divine alignment with Sagittarius, the Milky Way galaxy, and directly across from Sagittarius is Sirius A, B, and C. And you can't see shit. You can see Sagittarius C, just like you can't see Sirius C. See? Do you see? Ah, like that 3-eye atlas, right? C, A, B, C, 3. Do you see? Do you see now? Can you hear me now? That's what this energy is like. It's you tuning into the frequency. Can you hear me now? Can you hear your spirit now? Can you hear your ancestors now? Do you see the signs now? How many more signs do we got to send you for you to get it? Thank you so much, Austin, for the Cash App donation. Sending you that love and light right back. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. I'm in a hole. They done took over, y'all. My higher self source is here. And it's in all of us. And it's being activated right now. Okay. But everything is in divine alignment. That's the point they're trying to make, y'all. The gateway is open. The portals are open. We done the work. It's time to receive. Do you not feel it? It's not about the direct alignments either. Because it's not, okay, everybody count down to 10 and now it's technically Aries season. It's when you feel it. These calendars is all fake fucking anyway. All of these calendars are off. The time is off. You can't save daylight. It's all wrong. It goes back to nature, nature's law. It's when the birds start chirping again. It's when the leaves start budding again. It's when the leaves fall. It's not when we say, it's when Source says. It's when Earth says. Whew, my goodness. So there's like a million points, a million points I'm trying to make, but spring has sprung early. Spring is already here. It's 80 degrees in winter right now. They're trying to control things that they have no control over. When truly all we have is control over our minds, over our vessels, over what we consume. So make sure that you pay attention to your intentions at this time, because that's going to govern how you maneuver through this energy, especially with all of these upgrades. So you're being upgraded because in the midst of this beautiful galactic remembrance, there's always infiltration at the end, at the beginning and the end of a epoch. There's always a distraction in the beginning and the end of a serious shift, because they don't want us to focus on ourselves. They don't want us to focus on our upgrades. They don't want us to focus on love. They don't want us to focus on peace and bliss. Otherwise, the news would show us baby kittens and baby puppies and how many births there were today. The news should come on saying, all right, you guys, we have another beautiful day. Everybody get up and give yourselves a big thanks and let's meditate. Let's give thanks for the sun for rising again in source, because the sun rises effortlessly every day from our perspective on earth. We have another day to live. We have breath. We have air. Oh, it's such a beautiful. This is the real news. Wow. Give yourself a big hug. Did you tell yourself you love yourself today? Wow, look at all the babies that were born. Now, we did lose some people. Let's say a little prayer. Let's do a little meditation. Let's do a peace and silence for the ones who have transcended this realm. And let's go to the hospital. Look at all the beautiful babies that were born today. Let's look at some puppies. Let's look at all the flowers. Let's look at the bees. No. They trying to program us with BS. Now, I'm not saying, it ain't got to be, we'd love to be updated on information that's happening worldwide. Yes, if there's a war going on, please inform us. If there's certain things that are going on, please inform us. But where's the good? It ain't no black business owners, so-called black business owners that then prevailed today. I don't see tenderism on the news. That's monumental. He didn't broke through another colonizer. That should be news. Getting your own business, that's something to be celebrated. They want us to celebrate death, celebrate pornography, celebrate perverted things, celebrate and reprogram us and have our consciousness and subconsciousness be filled be filled with. Shout out to Corey for booking a session with me. Thank you so much. Shout out to the tribe. Everything you may be looking for is down in the description box. Okay. Shout out to the members. Shout out to people who join in. Okay. I love y'all. Shout out to Cool for cookies. Okay. Shout out to Austin for joining, being a member. Okay. But this energy is about perception, what you perceive, and focusing your attention on good, focusing your attention on love, focusing your attention on higher level things. It's okay to have a awareness of what's going on globally because we have that available to us now. But when we go back to the ancient ways and the ancient way of being, they didn't have that. All they had was their environment. And they were grateful and they were thankful, not living in fear every day. That's what we're getting back in tune with. That's what's going to be instilled this Aries season. This ancient remembrance, this ancient power, this ancient restoration is going to happen in Aries, and we can feel it happening right now. It's happening within the DNA cells, happening within the blood cells, it's happening within the bones, it's happening within our brains, it's happening within our nervous system. It's happening with everything. And if you can feel it, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't feel it, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. But this message, this gateway, this portal is for the ones who incarnated here with a purpose. They're remembering their purpose. They're remembering their power. They're reactivating. They're turned up, turned on, tuned in, tapped in, and going about putting in that work, whatever that look like for you. You operating in your purpose with confidence and getting it done by any means necessary. Okay. This is what they didn't want happening. They didn't want us remembering who we are, reawakening. And that goes to show how powerful we are. They throw everything against us and still we rise, and still we have arisen. We have awakened. We may not be exactly where we want to be, but we're getting there. To reverse everything that has been done, to reconcile everything that has been done to us as a people, there are steps that are being taken, and everything is in divine alignment for that to happen. I digress. Okay. So the portal, the gateway, the timeline, the realm, the dimension, it's all happening. And not only is these things outside, right? When I speak about Sagittarius, when I speak about Sirius, when I speak about Anunnaki, when I speak about the sun, when I speak about energy behind the sun, all of these things are relative to you, right? Your south gate, your lower nature, behind your sun, behind your mind, right? Your subconscious mind, right? Behind your heart. What's in tune with your heart? What are you allowing in your heart? Right? When it gets dark, when you go in the deep depths of your subconscious mind, what are you doing to reprogram? How are you activating yourself? Right? When I talk about Sirius being in alignment, your soul is in alignment with the passion and fire and the desire of your spirit, Sagittarius. right? So your soul and your spirit are communicating right now to your heart and your mind to activate, to turn on, to turn up, to do something for yourself. If you tired of the way things are going, you got to make a change. If you want to change the world, you have to change yourself. And we are changing. Things have already changed. Things can never go back to the way they were, ever. So this is where we adapt. This is where we vibrate higher and get in divine alignment to receive everything it is that we truly need and want. But right now, this is about getting ready for what's about to take place. And there's going to be a big spiritual activation in Aries in a week. And that's what we're feeling right now. And in these next 3 days, we're going to get hit with another wave. Another no, it's not even electric. Magnetic energy. When it be hit with some magnetic energy that's going to creep in, it's gonna be very hidden, very subtle. Sunday and Sunday night, we're gonna feel it, and you're gonna feel different. You're gonna feel certain things come up, things be let out. You're gonna feel charged up. Ascension symptoms, Kundalini energy, right? When I say Kundalini, that's life force energy. That's that spinal cerebral fluid rising up from your base root chakra to your crown chakra, right? That's creative energy. That's sexual energy. You have to be able to master your lower self to activate your higher self. You have to be in control and heal your inner child if you want to tap in to activating your future self, your source self. That's what all of this work has been done for, to access these portals, these gateways that lie from within. And for a lot of us, we already done the work. So we receive the reward. Okay. Whoa, y'all. I hope y'all was ready for that, because that was a whole lot of enchilada. That was a whole lot of, but I had to get it out. Them things been on my heart for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. It's been some things in the sky. It's been some things within us that are changing and shifting. And my eye twitching. Who talking about me? But it's going to be some changes. It's going to be some shifts. It's going to be everything that we want it to be. And I spoke on the weather. I spoke on how this was going to be the coldest winter ever. I spoke on how there was going to be snow 7 feet higher and beyond this winter before anybody spoke about it. Okay. Yeah, let me pop my shit one time. Now, this is going to be one of the hottest record-breaking summers ever. Okay. I'm seeing 111. Drop some 111s in the chat. It's going to be 111 in record-breaking places. Because this is also the purge. This is also the last purge. So the sun is going to be purifying and cleansing everything on this planet. We've already been seeing it. This is the warning. And it's nothing to fear. We were made for this. We incarnated for these times. Okay. So yeah, get ready. We're gonna get a taste of summer in Aries season. It's gonna be a few hot days to let us know the heat is coming. We're gonna get some solar flares. Yeah, this is the when the sun rises, right? The prince rises, the princess rises, right? So just be aware that you are rising. Your consciousness is rising. Your heart is rising. Your energy levels are rising, meaning that things that are not of that frequency and that vibration must fall. Certain structures are falling and we'll continue to see certain things fall. If we know who we are, then we have nothing to worry about. Continue to listen to your intuition, continue to follow your heart, continue to speak from your heart, never out of malice, never out of manipulation. Always speak your truth, vibrate in authenticity, be who you are, confidently, with courage. Tap into your inner strength and keep shining your light. They can't stop us. I'm hearing we gonna make it, we gonna make it, we gonna make it. Yeah, like we are so powerful and we are remembering how powerful we are and we are being reactivated at this time. So walk in your power. Walk with your head held up high. We don't look down. The only time we're looking down is to watch where we're going to make sure we don't trip and fall. Make sure we're taking the right steps. If you are looking back, it's to reflect on how far you have come and to give thanks to yourself, to give thanks for others who paved the way for you. Always operate in gratitude. Remain in gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude, okay? And let that energy, that love, that frequency radiate and guide you to where you want to be. Peace. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. I love y'all so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I feel like that's the message, y'all. It's a gateway open. Spring is here. It's not on no calendar. It's not no certain date. It's when you feel it. When you feel it, when you say it is, it is. We are learning to command our reality and be very mindful of what you're thinking because this is going to be where we see things instantly manifest. Okay. Star said, God is waiting to express through you authentically true and love. Yes. Yes. Yes, I love that. You said Star Wars said create a channel with your higher self. Start a poem, follow your heart. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that beautiful reminder. Yeah, write everything down, you guys. Write all of your thoughts, all of your dreams, all of your goals, right? And focus on positivity during these times because they want to feed you the opposite of that. And we're not going to give them what they want, which is self-destruction. Okay? So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the donations. Thank y'all so much for the love. I value y'all. Again, if it's anything you may be looking for, all of it is down in the description box below. And yeah, I have a show that I'm doing tomorrow. So if you're in the Bay Area, California, San Francisco, Richmond, Oakland, I'm gonna be in San Francisco at the West Coast Craft Fair at the Fort Mason Center. I have all of my jewelry, all of my crystals. I'm gonna be doing live readings. I'm gonna have my tea there. I'm gonna have create a vegan book there. So if you out here in person in the Bay, come check me out, come tap in. If not, you can also go to my website, and any products you may be looking for, or services you may be looking for, is all on my website. Okay. I love y'all so much. I can't thank y'all enough just for being here and being in this energy with me and listening to the messages that I have. And don't forget to listen to yourself, okay? Because your spirit is going to be communicating with you more than ever during this time, because we're at the close of a portal. So it's kind of like when you at a good party and you want to go, but you keep talking and y'all keep talking and y'all keep talking. That's how this energy is. Like, spirit got more things it wants to relate to you before this door closes. Thank you so much for the order. Thank you so much, Austin, for buying the relax tea. You're gonna love it. I promise you. I promise you. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Sending you that love and light right back. Okay. But yes, that's how this energy is, you guys. It's very communicative if you allow it to be. And this is about yourself, right? So getting in tune with yourself. That's what this whole winter energy was about. Hibernation was about getting in tune with yourself, releasing certain things, letting the old things go, that death for that rebirth, and we're getting ready to be reborn. Energy is being restored within us. Life and light is being restored within us right now. Can you feel it? Okay. So I love y'all so much. I'm about to get on up out of here, and I catch y'all on the next one. All right. Peace, wholeness, love, and light.